Hello mathematicians, it's me again, Teacher Nova. Kumusta naman kayo? Sana nasa mabuti po kayo. So, in today's video, ang tatalakayin natin ay about quadratic functions. So, ano nga ba ang quadratic function? So, it is defined as a relation written in the form y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, wherein a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So itong ating form na ito, we can also call it as a standard form of a quadratic equation. So we can also written this as f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. So itong na square run or nalagyan ng box, we can read as f of x or function of x. So noong sa ating quadratic equation, 'di ba, meron tayong we determine the given equation kung quadratic or not. So, paano natin ma-identify o ma-determine ang equation if quadratic or not noon? So, kapag ang degree is 2. So, the same also in here in quadratic function. So, determine the function kung quadratic or not. So, kapag sinabing quadratic, the degree is 2. So, itong ating given, quadratic function y is equal to negative 12x minus x squared plus 3x squared. So, as you can see, we have these two similar terms. So, we need to combine. So, negative x squared plus 3x squared ay positive 2x squared. Then, copy negative 12x. So, minus 12x. So, ano yung ating degree? So, 2. Therefore, yung ating given function is quadratic. So, let's identify the values of a, b, and c. So, yung ating a is 2, b is negative 12, and c is 0. Why is it 0? There's no constant in here. So the quadratic function of the form f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c can also be written as f of x is equal to a times the square of x minus h plus k, wherein a, h, and k are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So, ito yung form na ito ay yung ating tinatawag na vertex form of a quadratic function. So, halimbawa ay f of x is equal to negative 2 times the square of x minus 1 plus 3. So, let's identify the values of a, h, and k. So, ito yung ating vertex form and yung ating a, h, and k. So, a is yung nandito sa labas is negative 2. H, so minus h. So, yung dito sa given is minus 1. So, kapag minus yung na dyan, meaning the value of h is positive. So, positive 1 plus k. So, plus 3. So, kapag plus, ibig sabihin, yung value ni k ay also positive. So, positive 3. Another, we have f of x is equal to negative 5 times the square of x minus 6. So, using this one para mas mag-guide yung value ng a, h, and k. So, a natin is yung nasa labas. So, which is negative 5. H, so minus. Therefore, yung h natin is positive. So, positive 6. And k, we don't have constant in here. Therefore, ilagay natin is 0. So, standard form quadratic equation into vertex form. So, ano yung gagawin natin when we transfer it into vertex form? So, simplify and rewrite the given quadratic function in the form na ganyan, using the completing square method. So, kung maalala nyo pa, yung completing the square method, yun yung gagawin natin dito. So, itong dalawa naka-group and get the half of this one and square the half para maging completing the square. So, half of 8 is 4. Then, the square of 4 is 16. Then, take note, kapag ano yung inad dito sa naka-group, yun ang ima-minus doon sa labas. So, next is, you're going to square the binomial, yung ating perfect square trinomial. So, square of binomial, so, x plus 4, ito siya, parehas lang yan. And simplify yung ating constant, positive 12 minus 16 is negative 4. So, now, ito na yung ating vertex form. So, if we can identify, or kung i-identify natin yung ating values of a, h, and k, so, ito yung ating form para mag-guide. So, a is na yung nandito, so, positive 1. So, as you can see, you did not see any number in here. So, meaning that is 1. Diba yung sabi natin sa ating vertex form, hindi pwede magiging 0 ang a. So, h. So, minus h. So, yung nandito is plus 4. So, kapag plus yung nandito, meaning the value of h is negative 4. Because when we multiply negative times negative, the result is positive. Gets? Okay, next. K plus k. So, yung nandito sa ating vertex form, dito na sa ating result ng ating number 1 ay minus 4. Ulitin ko, yung ating vertex form of quadratic equation, function is plus k, dito is minus k. So, kapag minus yan, ibig sabihin, ang ating k is negative 4. So, negative times positive is negative. Ganun yung nangyayari. So, we can also use the other method in finding the vertex. Yung ating vertex, so, using the given quadratic function, identify the values of a, b, and c. And sa h, so kapag sinabi nating vertex, h only and k. So, yung h natin is eto. Then, simplify yung k natin is this one also. So, simplify the values of b and a and substitute, rather. Substitute, then simplify. So, negative 8 over 2. Then, the quotient is negative 4. For k, substitute again the values of a, b, and c. and simplify, then negative 16 divided by 4 is negative 4. So yung ating h is negative 4 and our k is negative 4. So as you can see, they are the same, yung nandito. So it's up to you, again, kung ano yung mas preparado ninyo na gamitin in finding the vertex or identifying the vertex. You can use this one by using the completing the square method, or you can also use this one in substituting the values of a, b, c. Next is y is equal to 3x squared minus 12x plus 21. So the same process, i-group muna natin. And before natin kunin or gamitin yung ating completing the square method, kailangan yung ating quadratic term ay yung kanyang numerical coefficient ay equal to 1. Or yung a natin is equal to 1. So ang gagawin, divide natin itong dalawa ng 3. So 3. So pag dinivide natin, ito na x squared minus 4x. So 3 times x squared ay 3x squared minus 3 times 4x is 12x. Okay, so now, we can use na yung ating completing the square method dito. So, x squared minus 4x plus 4, then plus 21 minus 4, ito yung dito. So, saan nakuha yung 3? Yung nandito sa unahan. So, kapag may number dito, or negative, i-multiply din siya dito. Next is yung PST or the perfect square trinomial, gawin nating square of binomial. Then, simplify yung ating constant. So, positive 21 minus 12 is positive 9. So, ito na yung ating vertex form ng ating given quadratic function. So, A, H, and K. So, A natin is yung nandito, 3. H is minus 2, therefore, so yung ating vertex form minus H, so minus din, so positive. And plus K, so plus din yung nandito, kaya yung ating K is 9. So ngayon naman is baliktarin natin from vertex form to general form or standard form. So, itong square of x minus 3 can also write in this form. X minus 3, then x minus 3. So, they are the same. So, when you square this one, you can use any method in multiplying polynomials. So, dito, gagamitin natin yung ating FOIL method. So, when we say f, that is first or first term, yung ating variables, x times x, O is outer, so x times negative 3. Take note kung ano yung operation before the number, ay yun yung makikerry niya as na sign. I, inner, negative 3 times x, and L is last, yung last term, negative 3 times negative 3. Now is get the product, H. And, as you can see, yung ating O and I are similar terms. Therefore, i-combine, negative 3x plus negative 3x is negative 6x. So, yung ating product, ito ay x squared, nandito, x squared minus 6x plus 9. So, x squared minus 6x plus 9. So, another example. So, ito, ang gagawin muna natin is get the square of this binomial. So, the square of x plus 2 ay x squared plus 4x plus 4. Then, next is multiply the monomial dito sa trinomial. So, negative 4 dito sa trinomial. So, when you multiply it, negative 4 times x squared is negative 4x squared. Negative 4 times positive 4x is negative 16x. Negative 4 times positive 4 is negative 16. Then copy negative 26 or minus 26. And combine similar terms. Oh, nawala na. Combine similar terms. So, they are both negative. So, add and copy the sign. So, ito na yung ating general form. So, another, we have y is equal to the square of x plus 3 minus 4. So, again, when we get the square of x plus 3, the product is x squared plus 6x plus 9, then copy minus 4. And simplify yung ating constant. So, x squared plus 6 plus 5. Another, we have y is equal to negative times the square of x plus 1 minus 1 half. So, baka mamaya, pag may nakita lang kayong 1 half, mahirap na. Or may fraction, mahirap na. So, the same process, what we did the first 3 examples. So, get the square of x plus 1. So, don't forget the negative in here. So, we can also write negative 1 there. So, pwede ring walang 1. So, the square of x plus 1 is x squared plus 2x plus 1. So, next is multiply the negative into the trinomial. So, negative times x squared is negative x squared. Negative times positive 2x is negative 2x. Negative times positive 1 is negative 1. And copy negative 1 half. Now, is yung ating isimplify natin si negative 1 minus 1 half. So, eto siya. So, whole number and a fraction. So, first is get the LCD. So, the LCD of yung denominator nitong 1 is 1. Then, the LCD of 1 and 2 ay 2. So, 2 divided by the denominator of this na 1 ay 2. Times negative 1 is negative 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then, times 1 is 1. So, don't forget yung ating operation na subtraction. So, now combine negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3 over 2. So, yan na yung ating result dito. So, yung final natin na general form or standard form is y is equal to negative x squared minus 2x minus 3 over 2. So, dyan nagtatapos ang ating quadratic lesson about quadratic function.